Very important. Your mind, Christine, has helped you to survive all the obstacles that came in your way by being strong. Your mind was helping you to be strong. And being strong meant not giving in to the emotions. Because if you did not have strategies, you didn't know how to get up the emotional scale. When you don't know how to get up the emotional scale and you give way to your emotions, you get stuck in them. It makes you weak. Lana? I don't know if Lana is on the call, but Lana, if you're on the call, this is also for you. So if we don't know how to go up the emotional scale, feeling our emotions makes us weak. It does not make us strong. That's why empaths have so many problems. They have so many mental health issues. This is the cause of all mental health issues, is people not knowing how to go up the emotional scale, so they get stuck in an emotion and then they stay there. Right? So if you didn't have a strategy for going up the emotional scale and you got stuck in an emotion, the only way for you to survive was to shut down your emotions. And that's what happens to people like you and me, Christine and Lana. That's what happens to people like us. The only way we can survive is to shut down the emotions and be strong. Okay? So we never deal with our emotions. And because we never deal with our emotions, our mind says you're better off not going to the emotion because you will drown if you go there. I'm going to save you. You're going to be strong so that you can survive this thing that has happened. Don't go to your emotions. And that's what we do. We don't go to our emotions because we wouldn't know what to do with them if we got there, because we don't have anyone guiding us up the emotional scale. Yesterday you witnessed Christine plummeting. And then how long did it take me working with her to bring her back up? If she had been on her own, you think she would have been able to do that? Exactly. Then people stay there. So your mind says, better not do that because you'll never be able to come out of that. Let's be strong, which means let's put a lid on those emotions and then let's lock it down and never go there again. So we end up being strong, which means we lose connection with our emotions. We can't feel emotions anymore. Yesterday, I saw Christine exhibiting behavior that I had. She could not find emotion inside her. Even though I asked her so many times to feel emotion, she couldn't find it inside her. You know what that was like? That was like when my mother made her transition and I couldn't cry. And that's when I realized something was very wrong with me. Your mother just transitioned, you can't cry, there's something wrong with you. Why can't you feel emotion? And I was already doing work with Abraham. I was already on the journey. So I was able to self-diagnose myself as having lost connection with my emotions. And that's what we saw yesterday with Christine. She has had to be so strong. She has been so strong, she's carried everyone on her back. She's carried her brother, her mother, her husband. She has carried all of them on her back. Her mind says you can't afford to be weak. Lana, mind says you can't afford to be weak. So when I ask you to feel, you have an absolutely horrible reaction to it. Because all these, it's like the mind says, oh my God, this is the opposite of what you need to survive. See, that's what Christine's mind was telling her yesterday was, don't go there, this is the opposite of what you need to survive. You have to survive by shutting down your emotions. But if you keep your emotions shut down, then you can never receive guidance. Because guidance comes through emotions. So when I asked her to speak to her inner being, she couldn't hear her inner being. That's how good a job she's done of shutting down her emotions. But they are not gone, you see. Because we saw a demonstration of her crying. So her emotions keep pulling her. She's not going. Because her mind is telling her to be strong. And this is my heart is so open towards her and Lena and anyone who needs that help, because I know I've been there. And it is so, so, so difficult to let go the support of your intellect to step into your heart. Because your intellect is what has supported you and helped you to survive all these years. Letting go that safety, hardest thing to do.